Hey guys, it's Kem. My real name's Kem, in case you're curious. Thank you for joining me for another video, and if you're new, then welcome. So today we got something brand new, as you can see by the title. I'm gonna be talking to you about a 3-day juice cleanse that I did. First and foremost, I purchased it from a Black-owned brand called NextGen Herbs. Had to put that first. So, I know the most important thing you guys are probably wondering is how much weight did I lose? I lost 6.6 pounds. And I didn't only lose water weight. I know people say that a lot. I did not just lose water weight. I actually have, my scale is one of those ones that like have the app attached and it tells you like what increases, what it decreases. So my BMI decreased, my body water percentage actually increased while I was on this cleanse, and my body fat decreased. So that goes to show you guys that it's not just water weight, because I know a lot of people say that. It wasn't water weight for me. So I'm just gonna go down the list of things I have to talk about. So like I said, it was 3 days worth of juice. And I know that sounds like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be starving, but literally they gave me 7 juices to drink throughout the day, and it was like every 2 hours I was supposed to drink it, and I literally was not hungry. I was only hungry like the first night, but after that I was not hungry the second or third day, like at all. So there's that. Like they definitely fill you up with nutrients that you need. So each day I did at least 30 minutes of non-strenuous exercise. So what I like to do is I do like YouTube videos. So the first day I did a 45-minute like body weight exercise, walking in place type thing with Grow with Joe here on YouTube. And the next 2 days I did Hip Hop Fit with Mike Peel, and his videos are always like 30 minutes. So I did just two random ones. So it wasn't like anything, like there was no weight training. I wasn't like running or anything like that. And they do say you can actually eat on the cleanse. I personally did not. They had things like boiled eggs and crunchy vegetables and fruits. And I was just like, I'm just gonna do the cleanse, just get all these toxins out. But now that I'm off it, I will be eating fruits and vegetables for a couple more days just to get, you know, like my body used to eating again. Probably throw in some chicken or something. But the worst thing about this cleanse is that you always have to pee. Like literally always. Like, wow, Mia. You literally always have to pee. So keep that in mind. If you work someplace or if you're in class, you'll be up a lot. Like I mentioned before, I was not hungry and I did feel like I was more energized. That's the reason I did this cleanse, I forgot to mention. So I did it to kind of kickstart weight loss. You know, summer's coming up. Plus I was eating a lot of, I'm not gonna say junk, but like a lot of unhealthy things. I was just at my parents' house for the last month. Like we live in different states. So like when I go, I tend to stay for like a couple weeks. So they eat a lot of DoorDash and fast food, and like I try to sometimes make healthier decisions, and then sometimes I'm like, not today, I'll just exercise. So yeah, so I gained a couple pounds when I went home. So I'm like, let me get my life back on track, because this past year I have been on like a health journey. If you guys want to know like about all that, let me know and I can make another video like about all of that process. So I guess we can just get into the actual drinks. I have pictures of everything except for the ginger shot, so I'll just explain that one now. The ginger shot, I literally, okay, let me, disclaimer, I hate the taste of ginger. It's like it's spicy, but it's not the fun spicy to me. I don't know how to explain it. I just personally do not like ginger. So I like to start my day with a water bottle, like I think that's it, yeah, like 8 ounces of water, and then take a ginger shot. So it tastes like liquid ginger, and I definitely recommend you like taking it like a shot. Like it's called a shot for a reason. Do not sip it. unless you like ginger. If you like ginger, you know, you can sip it and enjoy it. It did burn the back of my throat a little bit as I was swallowing as well. Ginger just has an effect, I guess. It's very strong. So me personally, I really hate ginger, so I gave this drink a 4 out of 10 because I do not like ginger. The first juice was the super antioxidant tea. It had lemon, purple tea, papaya, elderberries, currants, green tea, oolong, cornflowers, rose petals, hibiscus, citric acid, and sea salts. So it literally just tasted like sweet tea to me, and it had a very smooth consistency. I gave it a 10 out of 10. The next drink was called the Sunrise, and it has carrots, grapefruit, orange, lemon, turmeric, pineapple, and filtered water. And it tasted like grapefruit and orange juice mixed together. It did, however, taste kind of sour. I guess that was probably the grapefruit included in there. I'm not a fan of grapefruit juice, but it tasted a lot better mixed with orange. So I gave this drink a 7.5 out of 10. The next drink was the Heartbeat Hotel. It has beets, kale, spinach, lime, apple, lemon, cherry, carrot, and ginger in it. I like literally every ingredient except for the beets, and unfortunately you could really taste them. It tasted like beets with sugar added and ginger. I know there's no sugar added, but I guess like the sweetness from the other fruits, especially the apple, probably had something to do with that. It had an aftertaste. It had chunks at the bottom of it. Even after shaking it up, there's like chunks, I assume, of beets, and I really did not enjoy this drink, unfortunately. But once again, it's because I do not like the taste of beets, so I gave this drink a 3 out of 10. Next is the Green Machine. It has mint, kale, spinach, celery, cucumber, apple, pineapple, lime, and filter water. It was very smooth. There were no chunks or grit or anything like that. It was refreshing. There was a subtle celery taste, but nothing too overpowering. It did taste pretty good, and there was no aftertaste. So this drink I gave a 9 out of 10. Next is Sand on the Beach, and it tasted like grapefruit with a little bit of watermelon. I say that because I got the sweetness from the watermelon while I was drinking it. Like the initial taste was grapefruit. It's the strongest taste in the drink, but the watermelon just kind of gave it a little bit of a sugary feeling. However, it still was a little sour, and I gave this drink a 7 out of 10. The Blue Dream, it was the next drink, and it literally tasted like lemonade. It just tasted like a lemonade with more lemon than sugar in it, which I don't really have a problem with. And there were particles in it. It has literally just lemonade and blue spirulina in it. So I assume that blue spirulina, if I'm pronouncing that properly, is the chunks that was in it, because lemonade doesn't have chunks. So that was the only issue that I had with it. So I gave this drink an 8 out of 10. The last drink was called Black Passion, and it had a sweet flavor, and it also tasted like celery and pineapple. The ingredients in it are activated charcoal, kiwi, celery, pineapple, and filtered water. Definitely tasted the celery and pineapple. They balanced each other out, so it wasn't too sweet and it wasn't too celery tasting. I don't know how to explain the taste of celery. I just know how to say it just tastes like celery. They had charcoal bits, I assume, in the bottom of it, which made it pretty gritty. If you didn't drink it all in one go, you had to like keep shaking it up. But yeah, this one was not bad at all. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, so now that we went through all the drinks that were included, I'm gonna talk about the customer service because it needed its own segment. The owners of NextGen Herbs are absolutely fantastic. They are great people. I truly, truly appreciate that. Now, let me tell you why. So, first issue was my box was supposed to be delivered on a certain day and it came 4 days later. Now, usually I wouldn't be too upset about that, but since these are juices and they did not mark that they were perishable on my box like they were supposed to, not the brand, but the post office, they didn't mark perishable or fragile. So that was strike one. Like, you need, like, and literally we were in the same state, so I don't know why it took them so long to get it to me. So that was number one. Then when I actually got my box, all my drinks opened up and exploded. My box was soaking wet. It was literally inside a post office plastic carrier box that they use. It stunk because, you know, these are all fresh ingredients. So like if it opens up and it's been sitting in the heat for days, or literally 4 days, but it's gonna start to stink. So it smelled ripe. It smelled like sour. It just was not good. So the first thing I did, I was not rude at all to the company because I know it's not their fault. I sent them a message on Instagram, let them know, sent them pictures of my box, and they were like, wow. She FaceTimed me actually to see all the damage, and she said, oh, you know, we'll be sending you a new set of juices because this wasn't your fault at all. This was literally just on the post office. We'll be sending you a new one. Let us know, and I'll give you a discount. Well, not a discount, but she gave me some money back just because of the inconvenience, which she really did not have to do. And I truly appreciate that. I think it's actually owned by a Black couple, so we love that. So yeah, they sent me it. And they changed their packaging because they didn't want that to happen again. Because I think they're a fairly new brand, so they're still testing things out. So this time they sent me a box, and then they had like a box, like one of those styrofoam boxes inside the box, and then they had dry ice to keep the drinks frozen. So I actually got the drinks the next day, and it had fragile and perishable on my box like it was supposed to the first time. And most of the drinks came in and they were still frozen. So I truly, truly appreciate that. They did not have to be so sweet, but they were. And they actually threw in a Harmony tea, and it has dried oranges, dried apples, passion fruit, hibiscus, and rose hips. And it says, create your peace and harmony. So I'm just gonna try this here because it's my last one, and I just want to give my honest opinion. I should have tasted them all like on camera, but I didn't. Okay. I feel like only some of you gonna understand what I'm about to say. It tastes like the water and syrup at the bottom of a snowball. Like, it tastes like I had a passion fruit snowball and I have like that sweet juice and like water mixture at the bottom, which is exactly pretty much what this is. This tastes so good. Wait, and I'm really not even like this. I am not lying to y'all. This tastes really good. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is part, because they have a 1-day cleanse, they have a 3-day cleanse, and then they have a 7-day cleanse. So I don't know if this is part of the 1-day or the 3-day, or if this is just a juice they sell, but this is delicious. Okay, let me not sit here and drink. Oh my. Ooh, who knew healthy juice could be so delicious? Sorry, let me calm down. So yes, just the rundown. Day 1, I lost 3 pounds. Day 2, I lost 2 pounds. And day 3, I lost 1.6 pounds for a total of 6.6 pounds. So I almost lost 7 days. I almost lost 7 pounds in 3 days. So I'm here for it. Like I mentioned before, it wasn't all water weight. I lost fat, BMI, and I actually upped my body water percentage. So I highly recommend you try this brand. I will link their Instagram down below. She said that they will be launching their website pretty soon, so make sure you guys follow them. And if you guys, you know, you need a cleanse and you try to support a Black brand, I definitely recommend, if you're trying to kickstart a health journey, or if you have a couple more pounds that you just need to get off, I definitely recommend them. So with that being said, that's all I have. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a cousin to tell a cousin, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.